No secret that the ancient Chinese were credited with inventing things that we use every day.
That's right, we all know about the Big Four, right?
Yep, paper, which then they invented the process of.
Printing, and of course that gave birth to the first book.
They also invented gunpowder, which led to Chinese inventing crazy firearms and explosives.
And the compass, which basically all the famous explorers like Magellan, Marco Polo, and Christopher Columbus used to discover the New World. Anyway guys, here are some everyday items that you probably did not know were invented. The toothbrush. According to the Library of Congress, the Chinese have used the bristle toothbrush since 1498. And then the ancient Chinese invented soccer. That's right, the most popular sport in the world today, and ironically one that modern Chinese people really stink at. Soccer, or football as you guys say outside of the US, was originally a game known as 蹴鞠. According to 1st century Chinese texts, this sport, which roughly translates to kick the ball with the foot, obviously, is traced as far back as the Warring States period from 403 to 221 BC. And ladies, you really should go and give the next Chinese person you see a big hug, because the ancient Chinese also invented nail polish over 3,000 years ago.
It's actually because the ancient Chinese invented photography. That's right, folks, before film cameras and iPhones, the concept of photography was derived from a device called the camera obscura, which basically is a pinhole camera. It's believed that the Greek philosopher Aristotle was the first to observe the principle of camera obscura. However, the earliest written record of the camera obscura is to be found in the writings of the ancient Chinese philosopher Mozi, who lived from 470 to 390 BC, which actually predates Aristotle by 100 years.
The Chinese New Year has been celebrated in China for thousands of years.
During the celebrations, ancestors are honored and traditional ceremonies are held. People get together and welcome the new year with customs that shall bring good luck, good fortune, wealth, prosperity, and happiness.
Hey, guess what? The original story tells of a lion-like monster named Neon that would terrorize Chinese villagers.
Then a wise monk told the villagers they should make loud noises and use red paper cutouts and hang them over their doors to scare Neon away. This idea worked, and the villagers were able to defeat Neon. This was the day that Neon was defeated, and it became the start of the new year.
Know that red is a lucky color in China. But did you know that almost everything is red during Chinese New Year?
Houses are decorated with red Spring Festival couplets, red lanterns, and red paper cuttings. You'll also find red lanterns as well as numerous people dressed in red in the towns and cities.
The Chinese decorate everything red for Chinese New Year. The New Year is often celebrated with dragon dances, lion dances, gift exchanges, and fireworks.
It usually ends with lantern festivals on the 15th day of the first calendar month.
The 15th day of the first month in the Chinese lunar calendar is Yuan Xiaojie, known in English as the Lantern Festival. In Chinese, Yuan refers to the first month, and Xiao is an old word for night. Thus, the name can roughly be translated as Night of the First Month. This festival dates back to the Han Chao and has many legends regarding its origins. In ancient times, children would carry paper lanterns to temples and try to solve the Deng Mi. These days, parks all over China set up elaborate lanterns in the run-up to the festival.